which still hasn't happened yet. He is in an urn at my boyfriend's parents' house at the moment. My mom also decided to take me off her insurance as soon as I was kicked out, so that was a fun surprise when I had a UTI and needed to go to the hospital. It took a while for me to process everything because over a month or two, I essentially lost my entire family and technically became homeless. If my boyfriend broke up with me at the time, I would have nowhere to go. I decided after 6 months that I was ready to go to community college. I also decided that one last time I was going to ask my mom about my college fund. When I went to ask my mom about it over text, I was told that she had gone back to college, which I told her I was supportive of, since I assumed she meant using her own money. But she went on to say she was using my college fund for herself. I was shocked and angry. My mom promised me my whole life that I would never have to worry about paying my way through college like she did. She already had a bachelor's degree and over 30 years of job experience. She also never told me that she was going to use my college fund. On top of that, she made a lot of money in her last job. From what I could guess, she made well over $100,000 a year. So there was no question on whether or not she could afford it on her own or not. I asked her, "How long have you been using my college fund?" And it turned out my mom had been using my college fund for herself since I last attended college before I had to drop out, which was 6 months ago. I was angry and ended up texting her, "How could you do this? Dad made that for me and you promised that it was mine." My mom in response texted back that I was disgusting and money hungry and that she needed it more than me. Outraged and heartbroken, I decided to get a lawyer. I wanted to get a lawyer since my college fund was set up by my dad, so I believed that I had a case. Also, my mom took all my dad's assets and I wanted to get them back. Long story short, I was able to get a lawyer and the whole process took over a year to complete. Essentially, we had to redo their divorce and the dividing of the assets as well as claiming me as the beneficiary. She fought and stalled the whole time. This could have been done in a couple of months, but she stalled it to be over a year and cost both of us a lot of money because of it. I was able to strike a deal with my lawyer to not have to pay until the matter is over. I also had to take out a loan. In the end, I ended up winning the case. We discovered that bank account that she told me had almost nothing in it actually had around $90,000 in it. I ended up getting $45,000 of that. I also got his half of the retirement plans as well as the baseball card collection, which is worth around $50,000, and the paintings. We also learned that at some point after she kicked me out, she took a long trip to Europe using the remainder of my college fund. She had to reimburse me for that. As of today, I have not spoken or texted my mother in over 2 years. I am waiting for the retirement agency to process all of the retirement accounts to go to me, so I haven't seen any of the money other than the baseball cards and the paintings. My boyfriend and I moved out of his parents' house into an apartment. He's a full-time teacher now, and I'm still working my way through college. Luckily, financial aid has helped me out a lot. We have plans on getting married one day once things settle down a bit.